Hello everyone and welcome back to Pixel Ponies Acreage. Welcome to the official current barn tour. So I do want to start off this video by saying that this barn is not complete, but this is status where it is at now and everything else is just an expansion, I suppose. Now I do also want to say this is actually the first ever Minecraft barn that I've ever built, like properly. Especially using the SWEM horse dimensions and stuff. Like the SWEM horses are so big compared to normal Minecraft horses. Like I've made tiny little shelters for them, but I haven't ever gone all out. So I'm very sorry if it looks bad, and I'm very sorry if it's not realistic in any way possible. I don't even know. I don't really know what else to say, so let's just get into the tour. I guess we should start all the way over there, all the way up here at the very start of the footpath or the driveway. Now this, you know, in everyone's favorite world, it would go into like a small village kind of area, but it just kind of stops. It's fine. We ignore that. Now you come down the driveway and you get greeted by the 4 paddocks that we currently have. Now they are numbered like A is over here, paddock B is right here, paddock C is this one back here, and paddock B is that one. Now paddock B and C are currently incomplete. They do actually have, paddock B only has a little bit missing from it, and paddock B has an entire like 2 sides missing. So they're currently not in use. I'll get around to doing that. This was the first time that I ever tried to do a fancier fence than just using fence blocks, and I feel like I would definitely make it a little bit easier to copy and paste in the future, but this is what I was working with. I do also want to do a little bit more terraforming inside them as well, add a little bit of a proper shelter than just trees. We also need to add some paddock feeders, so there's still quite a little bit that needs additions to them, but you know, they're paddocks. We're not really going to see them that much. Now you are at the entrance, the main barn. You can see that the driveway comes over this way. It is a driveway. Oop, this is awkward. These are not meant to be here. But yeah, this is like the car park area. I would love to like build a horse float here, but I don't know how to build one that looks good in Minecraft. We do have a little car here. I know that one of the like most asked questions I'm gonna get is probably the mods that I use. I am currently working on my website. It is pretty close to being done. I know I've said that for ages now. Depending on, I'm really busy in December, so it actually might not be available until 2023, but it will have all of my mods and everything. So, yeah, that is coming. So just keep an eye out. But let's start by going inside the barn. This is the outside. Now, if you guys joined the live stream that I made when I was first starting to build this barn, you will know that I didn't want to just walk straight into a stable or straight into a barn and have horse stables. I wanted something to kind of ease into the horsey stuff. So we do have a little entrance area. Over here we have like a little waiting area. We got a little pot plant. We got lots of fairy lights to make it nice and cozy. The thing that I don't like about these chairs is they have like weird shading, probably because of my shaders, and also they do clip it. It's fine, just don't look at that. Here we do have a little trophy stand, which is lacking trophies, but I'm hoping at some point in the roleplay we will be able to like do a little bit of competition type roleplay type stuff and win some trophies or something to put here. It's like an award shelf kind of thing. I felt like that would be fun. And over on the other side we have the little office space. We have a big horse picture, because why wouldn't you? We got a little flower, little lantern, and honestly this area is just so pretty. I'm so specific. I think it took me like half an hour in that live stream to even like teleport to random places to even find this area, but I'm very glad that I'm happy with it. I have done quite a bit of terraforming around here as well. I've removed hills and stuff. It was no easy breezy task, but it's fine. Over here we actually have a little spigot, so you can get water and stuff from here. Now we also have these little grates and things like that. I'm pretty happy with the inside. I'm kind of proud of it. Now obviously I feel like it is pretty dark and there's lots of lights everywhere, but unfortunately there wasn't too much that I could do about that, but I feel like I've made it work at least a little bit. There is also a little bit of fairy lights as well, but I didn't want to go all out. Now we do have some empty stalls. If you guys watched the last video, then you will be able to meet and greet all of the horses and a little bit of their backstories and stuff. But yes, we have 4 horses currently in the stable. but I guess I'll just leave you guys to watch those videos, and I'll just continue on out. But basically every single stall is basically the same. Oh, I guess I can show you guys the fact that, look, I'm sorry that only half of the horses in this stable have it, but there is actually tiny little paddock areas out here which I think look kind of nice. Here is the side of this building. Yeah, pretty same for almost everything. Where it is knocking stuff off of my desk. Also, oh yeah, see, okay, I had a vision. I know this is lopsided and everything, like it's not even, but like I had a vision and I feel like it came through. Like there's little dormers on this side. I should have probably showed this as well. This is the other side of the barn. But I don't know, I'm really proud of this, you guys, for this being my first time kind of like, you know, building with everything. I'm pretty proud of this, and I spent literally hours and hours building this. I was watching live streams, I was watching VODs of live streams, I was just watching so many videos whilst doing this. Yeah, I think I spent about a week building this, almost like, you know, 8 hours a day kind of thing. Oh gosh, that makes me sound so, you know, I got a little bit obsessed when the SWEM mod came out. I just wanted to build this barn, and I did do that. So anyways, yes, there is little bridle racks next to the stables as well. Currently, I'm not too sure what I will do about nameplates, but currently there isn't any nameplates because I kind of just know my horses' names, I suppose. I don't know. There is also, what are these called? Hitching posts. That's right, that didn't even help me. Hitching posts, which you can cross tie your horses to as well. And I feel like this entire thing really like came together. I really wish I had more of like the in progress and how many times I like changed the color schemes up in here. Fun fact, the acacia wood out here, like the entire color scheme of this building was meant to be temporary. Basically, I started building with wool and I was just trying to build the outline, but then I needed a random wood block or something just to put as a roof placeholder type thing, and I just randomly chose acacia. But when it came to actually building the barn, I ended up keeping the acacia and the spruce and everything. So that's a little fun fact. Anyways, this is the back of the barn. Oh right, I haven't talked about in here yet. In here we have the little feed area here. I should probably add a couple more things in here, but there's feed bins. There's also feed bins in here, and this I envision as a whiteboard where you would write down all of the horses' feeding schedules if need be and stuff. There is also a kitchen. I would imagine that this would be if you wanted to make gourmet horse treats or something. I know that from like The Sims 3. I'm sorry if it's not realistic, but you can, if you get a gourmet level in The Sims 3, then you can bake horse treats and stuff. So yeah, this would also be, I don't know, where the apples are kept and stuff. And over the other side, we do have a little bit of a tack room. There's some halters up, and I am going to put down some tack boxes along here as well, and actually like bind them to the horses. If you don't know what the SWEM mod is all about, then this video isn't for that, but there's tack boxes and you can bind them and stuff. There's also a hose here and a pitchfork because, you know, cleaning the stable. You can also see a little ladder here if we go upstairs into the lofted area. Then there is our hay storage here, and there is also our shaving storage over here. Now I know that this, like, I think it's very mixed. From when I was trying to do research, it was very mixed on whether like having lofted hay spaces was okay. All I read was like they needed ventilation, and of course, like, you know, wet. You don't want it to be wet in there as well. So good like roof runoff. So we're pretending that everything in here is ventilated perfectly. It is not like gonna get damp in here. When I think of hay lofts, I think of the Saddle Club, not Star Staple, the Saddle Club in that one episode where a fire starts in the hayloft. So yeah, I really wanted to try and do my research on that one, but it was kind of inconclusive in a way. And also shaving storage. I don't know where people actually keep their shavings in real life, but I'm just imagining, I actually haven't filled the barrels yet, but there would be shavings in the barrels, like bags of it in the barrels, but also just some on the ground, just because of maybe like fallen out of the bags or something. I don't know, but there's actually a lot of space up here, and I kind of feel like I might want to build a separate space for the hay bales anyways in the future, and this might turn into like I don't know, something, but basically there's a lot of space in here. Let's go ahead and leave the main barn though. You might be wondering what this little building is here and why the tack room is so small. Well, that's because I feel like people on the live stream thought I was crazy, but I had a vision. A separated tack room. Here we have the actual tack building, and there's also a wash stall in here and also places for grooming. So to your immediate left, here is the actual wash stall. There is another spigot. I've never heard of faucets called a spigot before. That really shocked me. Oh, there's gonna be like so many tiny little like mistakes in this tour, and I'm gonna go back and like fix them all up anyways. There's also a hose here, but yeah, a little wash stall. And in here, I guess this can also be used as a wash stall. I just don't have like spigots and stuff in here, or if you need more space to like tack up your horse, then you can also come in here. But basically there's a bunch of hitching posts, and over here we do have the tack room. Now this, I imagine there's another spigot. I'm obsessed with these things, oh my gosh. Here I would imagine is like a tack cleaning station, which is why there is also these grate things here for drainage. There's a bunch of saddles. Honestly, these are kind of for decoration. Like honestly, I would probably just keep all of the actual tack and stuff inside the binded tack boxes, but you know, the saddles on a saddle rack, and I just love that. It looks really cool. It's just I feel like I have too many horses and way too many saddle blankets to actually like hang them up everywhere. There's also a little counter space over here, lots of barrels as well, or crates, sorry. These are also from a different mod. I can't remember what mod they're from, and unfortunately they are known as like the little wooden horse things which you put the saddle on, but unfortunately it does only take the base Minecraft saddle, which I felt like looked a little bit weird, so I've just left them empty for now, and you can just imagine that, you know, saddles would be placed on them, lots of storage and everything like that. Let's move along, I guess. Oh yeah, there's also a little wheelbarrow out here, but before we do like continue on, I do just want to say this is like my ideas on expansion. I want to expand off in this direction, and just over there I want to build a second barn which will be for lease horses, so there can be lease spaces, and I'm wanting to get you guys to like fill out a form. You don't have to have SWEM, it'll have like what horse coat and name and, you know, attributes and things like that, and you guys can like quote unquote lease a horse at this barn and things like that. I thought that would be a fun idea, but honestly this barn took me hours to build. I'm not sure when I'm gonna have hours to build a second one, but that is the future. So there is going to be expansion here, you know, over the horizon and everything. No, I don't really know, but can we take a minute to just look at how beautiful this landscape is? Like I just love the redwood forest over there. It's just so pretty. Or is it a redwood forest? I don't know. It's a really pretty forest. But let's go ahead and continue around the side. Now there is a little bit of a garden here as well. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to keep the garden here. You might notice this tiny little track back here, but this actually goes behind the tack room space and actually goes to the little manure pile, which is currently empty because we've just moved in, you know, realism and everything, but this will get like more manure and stuff. And I don't really know the realism of manure piles, but I'm just going to imagine that it's not going to get all smelly for inside of the tack room and stuff. Like, it's fine. It's still, to an extent, this is Minecraft. Alright, let's go up the path, and this here is the riding arena. Now, I feel like you guys probably have not seen this yet unless you were in that one Twitch stream, which I did, where I showed you guys this little barn at the very start of it. But in here we have the riding arena. Now getting the lighting in this arena was so difficult. Like it was so hard to make this thing not look super dark and to not make it look bad. Like I feel like it still looks kind of empty and vast and stuff. There's obviously also no numbers yet. I don't know if I'm going to put numbers in here and things like that for the dressage arena type stuff. I also had absolutely no idea what to do for the whole size of any of this. Like I don't know if this is a big arena, if this is a weirdly shaped arena. It looked somewhat good to me, so I went with it. But yeah, this is the arena, and it's so funny because I watched live streams whilst doing this. I can just remember like looking at the space. Is it uneven? It's not uneven, is it? No, it's definitely even, right? Anyways, it just looks uneven from this angle. It's so funny because looking at this space, I can just remember the live stream that I was watching at the time and what was being said and stuff. But there is also this little area here. I don't know, I kind of wanted to add a little like watching area so people can stand here, like, you know, once again, a little entrance area. I don't know, and maybe it looks kind of weird, but it exists and it is here and it does stuff. Alright, so that is the riding arena. Here I'll do a little bit of a 360 round of it. Lots of fairy lights once again, and yeah, I feel like down here I did want to kind of make it look cool. I wanted to add like a little spinning wheel for the water or something, but I just didn't have that talent yet. Like, I haven't built in Minecraft in ages, and then I go ahead and build this massive thing. Yeah, so I might add that in the future, you know, make it look less like I just built over the river, because I did want to incorporate the river into the build, and it just didn't really turn out like that. But yeah, this is the 360. It looks pretty same on all sides, and bland in some spaces. You know, as you guys can probably tell, when I didn't know what to do, buttons for the answer or something, you know, I don't even know. Okay, let's just go back here. We are back at the entrance once again. If you guys, I'm hoping that you guys aren't getting too lost in here, but that's the car park over there, you know. Now we have 3 arenas. Now I feel like these arenas look actually kind of small. I'm not too sure, but I definitely have lots of space around here to build some bigger ones. So here is the first one. Now, once again, it was a little bit tricky to copy and paste all of these fences. This was the second time that I'd made a fence and stuff, but this one was slightly easier than the last. But there's 2 entrances, one at either side, but we will just go out the one that we came in, because we're gonna make a big loop around anyways. So la-di-da-di-da, walking over here. It gets a little bit weird over here because I didn't want to absolutely flatten out everything. I did want to keep some of the natural terrain, so I feel like this over here is kind of really bumpy and awkward, so I might fix that up in the future. I'm not too sure, but yeah, that exists. Now here is the second arena. It is literally just a copy and paste of the first arena. They all look the same. So yeah, there's also a sheep in here. The sheep has been in here for a while, so I feel like we need to give it a name. If we continue walking around here, though, there's a little pond, but there's also over here is the jump shed. It looks really bad for now. I think there's a mod that I can get where you build a jump course and then you can like save it, and then you can rotate through like an empty arena and jump courses and stuff. I just don't know what mod that is or something. You know, I don't know. I'm hoping there's a mod out there like that so I can build jump courses and not have to like delete them and rebuild them and stuff. But yeah, so once I figure out what I actually want jump designs to be, I would put those materials into this tack shed instead of just random ones and stuff. But I wanted a little bit of a storage tack shed, and I feel like it looks kind of nice once like the jumps look better. I don't know, but let's walk along here. Now in the far future, you guys can see that this leads off to nowhere. I was envisioning possibly a foaling barn over in this direction. I'll probably like get rid of some of this like swampy area and turn it into grass and stuff. Lots of terraforming. Oh, don't mind that random horse. I kind of forgot that he was out there. That's awkward. Anyways, I'm not too sure if I want to take the roleplay into breeding area yet, because I'm not sure how realistic it is to have a riding facility also have a foaling barn. But I do want to experiment with SWEM foaling as well, just because I've literally not seen a foal, like not bred any horses in SWEM yet. Anyways, that's another plan, but we're now at the back and let's continue round. So let's go up this little path here. This is, you know, Saddle Club vibes. This is the chill house, you know. So there's a little pond here. There's little tables out here, which you can, wait, can you, yes, you can sit in them. Look at us, we're sitting in the chair with a little, yeah, it's just really cute. I don't know, I really like it. Absolutely gorgeous views. I would kill for these views. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Now this house, I'm going to be honest, I'm not the happiest with it, but it exists. I guess I'll give a quick 360 round of it. It doesn't look the absolute grandest or anything, but it exists and it does the job, hopefully. But yeah, if we go inside, it's also not completely furnished yet. I think I'm gonna add a little like dining area here, you know, table, chairs. There's a little kitchen, fruit bowl and stuff. There is a little TV watching area. Can you turn that on? No, it doesn't have an image. In here would be, you know, like the bathroom area, but there's like nothing in here. And I don't know what I put here, maybe like another table chill area or something. I don't really know. But there is actually also a little upstairs here because I can envision like the riders, you know, wanting to spend the night at the stable and they have like a little sleepover in the loft up here. I feel like that would be really cute. Maybe that's just me, but once again, a little loft once again help exists. Please let me. Why can I can't function. So yeah, this exists. Not my favorite building on the farm, but it does the job, I suppose. Alright, so let's continue around. Here is the first arena. This is the exit to the first arena before. And we go up a little hill here to... Oh, I need to add something that... Anyways, cool. And here is our third arena. It is in a different orientation, but the exact same size and everything. And we also have a little pond here, which I have fenced off, but you can just look in and wow, it's a little pond. How cute. And that's kind of the end. This then goes off into nothing. Now, I did talk about in my Meet My Horses video how Ollie is like a cross-country horse, but I haven't built a cross-country course yet, and I haven't even built a little trail ride. I really want to do maybe a live stream where we just try to, you know, flesh out a little bit of a path through here, because if we go through these forests here, it can get a little bit tricky, especially when you're riding on a SWEM horse. So I just want to clear it out a little bit. As you would see in actual like trail rides, they're very natural, but because they've been ridden on a lot, you know, that you've like forged a path. I think there's a name for it, but I don't know the name for it. But yeah, this is Pixel Ponies Acreage. Here's a little bit of an actual overview of it. And I'm pretty proud of this, being my first time kind of building a horse, any form of horse barn in Minecraft. I feel like this is possibly decent. Let me know what you guys want to see here at Pixel Ponies Acreage, whether you guys like the building stuff. Let me know what you guys want to see me do with the SWEM mod. I feel like I am like just such a stickler for like doing realism in my role plays, and it just can be so exhausting for me sometimes to just come up with those storyline ideas, just because I don't have a lot of real like experience with actually riding in real life. All I know about riding in real life is casual trail riding, you know, a couple of times a year when I was younger, and, you know, once a year as I go older. So it's very like casual. I know nothing about the actual like technicalities about horse riding. I really want to like watch or read Canterwood Crest again, because I feel like that's where I got a lot of my knowledge from, was what was written in Canterwood Crest and other books like that. So I really need to get to reading some more horse books and things like that. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did miss my Meet the Horses video, then it will be on the screen right now for you to watch. Thank you guys so much for your continuous support. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all later. Bye!